Here's why I'm always so annoyed when people say life is so much better in China. Well, firstly, it's not true. But the inaccuracy is not why I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed by the laziness in those statements. Even if it's true that China has a better life, what's your theory that explains it? Which policy is responsible for the supposed better life? And which institutional feature is responsible? Like, what do you want to learn from China exactly? Just give me some specifics. It's dangerous if you don't specify your demand. Why is it dangerous? Well, if you simply say China has a better life without specifying what caused it, then some manipulative fuckers out there would be like, oh, you guys like China, cool. Let's remove the term limit, just like them. And let's have a one-party system. Yay! And let's criminalize anti-government protests. Let's ban the foreign TV. Look at how happy China is without those foreign news channels and foreign websites. Oh, and let's have a shit ton of executions, just like China. Tough on crimes. So what are you gonna do then? Are you gonna trust the Trump administration with thousands of executions a year? Like, what if that government efficiency guy decides that they want to deal with the prisoners more efficiently? So you see, if you just advocate for China without specifying which part, you may be sending thousands of people to the firing squad. It's like making a deal with the devil. I want a castle. And the devil be like, sure. You watch those movies, right? There's never a good thing coming from wishing for miracles. If Trump implements his version of the Chinese paradise, not only you're not gonna get the goodies you fantasize about, you're gonna lose all the good luck you still have, such as the freedom to shitpost that you always take for granted. So please don't be lazy. Praise China if you want, but specify which policy, which legislation, which institutional feature. If you like China's high-speed trains, well, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but if you really like it, you can just say, I want the federal government to invest more in high-speed trains. That's okay. But you can't just say, I want a better life. Fucking give it to me. That kind of intellectual laziness is exactly how Trump could win just with the idea of anti-everything without any useful policy. But I understand not everyone has time to study policy. Maybe you just want to voice your grievance and leave it to someone else to find the actual solutions. That's okay. But if you do decide to delegate your thinking to someone else, at least choose those who spend their lives studying policy and political institutions. Just see what they have to say. I can guarantee you not a single serious economist or political scientist will tell you that the solution to your problem is to copy the Chinese system. No. So two sensible choices. Either work your ass off and study the policy issues and narrow down your demands. Or you trust those who spend their entire lives studying policy and learn from their articles and books. But you can't just throw things on the internet and see what sticks. Well, of course, the TikTok algorithm will love it when you praise China, but it doesn't help you policy-wise, because the politicians will just cherry-pick China's features that benefit them, not you. A general rule of thumb in communications is that it never hurts to be specific. Well, unless you intentionally want to deceive someone, that's another story. But if your purpose is effective communication, please be specific, not just about China, but any topic. Being specific forces yourself to think more carefully. If you're in school, writing papers with more specific arguments will also get you a better grade. So try it. Another thing I'm curious about. If you have to choose a role model for America to learn from, why not choose some less controversial countries? Why China? You could choose like the Nordic countries, New Zealand, or Japan. There's so many to choose from, and these countries have abundant data on their economies and the political process. You can study the shit out of them. Why choose a black box like China? For example, do you even know who select China's leaders? For the record, I don't. So if you do, please help me. I've been trying to figure it out since like forever. If you don't even know how the system works, how do you even plan to learn from it?